Good morning. Today, Ezekiel chapter 36 was part of my read, and it just blew me away. I'd seen several of the things in here before, but had not ever actually put it together like a puzzle. In 36:22 through 23, we see God make an amazing statement here. He talks about his name and that he will uphold his name. When we think about worshiping God, we don't have little bitty idols or big idols. There's no statues of God. God is spirit, and so we worship him in spirit. And the most important thing about, or not the most important thing, but one of the important things about our worship is that we use his name. And that is very important. And so he wants to keep his name clean because that's what we know him by. That's what the world will know him by. So that's what he talks about in 22 and 23. And then in 25 through 26, I just kind of realized mankind, we're always looking for a formula on how to save people, how to present the gospel. It's always about a formula. That's a man thing. But there is no formula. God draws people to him. It's all about him and for him. But he says in this that he will sprinkle mankind with water and he will cleanse them. Now, as a Christian, we know that Jesus came as living water, and that if we drink from that well, we'll never be thirsty again. We can be saved by Jesus Christ. And it goes on to say, I will take your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. Make us alive again in Jesus Christ. Then he goes on in verses 27 through 32. So we've gone from Jesus. Now Jesus is going to leave and the Holy Spirit's going to come into the world, which we see in John 16:7. And these 5 verses are talking about how we follow God. And it is a picture of a New Testament believer. It tells us about, how we act in the Holy Spirit. And then the chapter ends in verses 33 through 36, when God basically says, I'm going to bring down a new heaven and a new earth. Chronologically, this blows my mind. It's God's plan from beginning to end in chapter 36, verses 22 through 36. Read it. I think you'll really enjoy it.